Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. News update. The fear of jihadist Fúláñi herdsmen, the beginning of wisdom for Soludo'S government. That's according to Inter-Society. Yes, the International Society for Civil Liberty and Rule of Law has called out the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, the professor governor. Yes, he says he's a professor. Now they're saying, look, Governor Soludo, what are you doing about this serial kidnappings and raping of Anambra citizens? Yes, particularly this one that happened at Ukulu in the Dunukofia local government area of Anambra State by Fúláñi herdsmen. Yes, recently. So of course, one Mr. Linus Chukwuma and his friend, as well as a woman, her husband, Ahmed, were separately kidnapped and raped at Ukulu Forest. Yes, so the inter-society said, look, this is not the way to go from how Soludo'S handled the matter. Yes, said they condemned the situation. Particularly how the government of Anambra State handled this matter. Yes, look at what they said, quote, the reaction of the government of Anambra State under Professor Charles Soludo to the abominable and atrocious incident was totally reprehensible, hastily conclusive, criminally judgmental, and primitively cowardly. Apart from being clear evidence of vicarious liability and complicity, it is also a mortal sin against God and unbecoming of a traditional red cap governor. The governor and government of Anambra State had reacted through the media aid to the governor, Mr. Christian Aborime, by describing the chief victim's account as another concocted narrative, void of credibility and mischievously syndicated to paint a scenario of insecurity within the peaceful state. The most annoying of it all was the governor's manifest bias and reliance on widely perceived compromised third parties, that's traditional throne of Ukulu and Anambra State Police spokesman's accounts as basis for jumping into such hasty conclusion and cowardly reaction. The manifestly biased position of the government of Anambra State is a clear testament of cover-ups and cowardly handling of lives and properties of the defenseless citizens of the state. It further puts a big question mark on ceaseless massacre of defenseless citizens using jihadist Fúláñi herdsmen and bloodthirsty security operatives, both conventional and unconventional. The governor's reaction was also laden with fundamental loopholes, including absence of detailed investigation, reliance on possibly biased or compromised third parties as basis for jumping into hasty conclusion, disregard to familyhood and the victim's personal dignity, and failure to extend humanitarian services to them, having been abominably battered and sexually abused. The governor could not even invite and have a fatherly talk with the victim family. Governor Charles Soludo's reaction is also tantamount to issuance of license to the jihadists to abduct, kill, rape, extort, and terrorize more defenseless citizens of the state and their properties. By the action of the governor, too, he can sufficiently be accused of aiding and abetting Fúláñi herdsmen-led jihadism in the state. This is more so when the chief victim's account is too factual and real to be false or concocted. Her account has also exposed the government of Anambra State as being too afraid and cowardly to expose and go after the jihadist Fúláñi herdsmen and their jihadist atrocities across the state. It may be correct to say that the fear of jihadist Fúláñi herdsmen is the beginning of wisdom for Soludo'S government, has become a major security and safety policy direction of the government of the state under his watch. Inter-Society had in June 5th, 2023, statement called on Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State to conduct detailed investigation into a strong allegation made by the leaders of the pro-Biafra movement that his Homeland Commissioner and the State Ministry of Homeland Security have been aiding the incursions by the Fúláñi Hérdsméñ jihadists into Awka North and neighboring areas. Commissioner Chikodi Leonara was also accused of being the brain behind the general security challenges across the state, including using AVG, Anambra Vigilante Services, to murder unarmed citizens and label them IPOB ESA members, in addition to allegations of procurement and forceful seizure of strategic communal lands for jihadist Fulani settlements. Among the communities said to be witnessing the unchecked influence of jihadist Fulani Hérdsméñ in Anambra State, according to the allegation, are Ibariam, Achala, Amanuke, Ubane, Ukulu, Nando, Urum, Mbaku, Isu, Anocha, Ebenebe, Okozo, all located in Awka North, Ayamelu, and Oyi local government areas. The governor and government of Anambra State have since then turned deaf ears and refused to investigate the matter till death. Now, this is the statement from the inter-society talking about what is happening in Anambra State relating to Hérdsméñ activities. Said the governor based their conclusion, or the government of Anambra State based their conclusion on what the police reported. Said the police, they are biased. We are using police report to say what the woman and the family said is not true. Why using police reports? Say, we have seen the police, they are biased. Okay? And so we have seen all these things happening in Anambra State, and the Fulani jihadists, taking over in Anambra State, and Soludo is doing nothing about it. We have seen it now. So the inter-society is saying, look, Soludo, you have to come out of this. Come and clear yourself of these allegations about you aiding and abetting Fúláñi Hérdsméñ taking over Anambra State. Of course, we are not surprised. He wants to become president. Look at him, president of Nigeria. Look at him. So he thinks that the Hausa Fulani will allow him to become president in the contraption. Whose side? They are all deceiving themselves. They go there, they think they are their friends. You see, they refuse to learn from history, and that's why they make the same mistakes. And when they say history repeats itself, okay, it's human being who fail to learn from history. Look at what happened to Chuba Kadibo in the north, and today someone is believing, oh, they're going to give us a president. Which president? Which president? Go and work with them. If you like, go and lick their boots. Go and wash their feet. Okay? Slave. You want to become slave because you want to lead. Lead as what? The Anambra government, or the Anambra state, have given you to govern for about 3 years now. What is your scorecard? Let us know. Professor Governor, you will turn Anambra state to Eldorado 3 years down the line. Nothing to show for it. You want to govern Nigeria. For that